Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My circle, whatever, started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows and KOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
It's recording.
Oh, hey.
Hey. Oh, hello.
Episode 101.
101.
Maybe.
We're back to the 80s and 90s format.
Oh, yeah. We are.
How you doing? How you doing, 1992?
1992. I'm doing pretty good.
1992. I was in 6th grade.
Yep. 12 years old.
Depending, because I could have been in 7th grade, right? Yeah.
Could have been, yeah. 6th or 7th.
1992, 1993. Where was I?
Where were you?
Oh, I was in 7th grade.
You were in 7th grade.
I use that, like, that year, like, kind of formulates my life.
Yeah.
Should I tell them why?
Is it because of JT?
It's because of basketball and because of the crush I had.
Yeah.
Yeah. On a much older man.
He was an older man.
Well, Joey McIntyre.
He was an older man, too.
Actually, he was older than this other guy.
He was.
I didn't realize that at the time.
I know. I'm like thinking about it. I was like, they must have been about the same age. Nope, they weren't.
No, Joey was older.
Yep.
So wasn't so far off after all, ladies and gentlemen.
No, and honestly, nowadays, if it was like, if that was the thing,
that's nothing.
Nah.
I was in 7th grade. He was a senior in high school.
Right. No, NBD these days.
NBD.
My husband graduated high school in 1989.
Hey, that was like 2 years after my sister graduated high school.
Yeah, and it was 9 years before I graduated high school.
Oh well, NBD.
His senior picture was fly. Let me tell you.
I bet it was just as fly as the topic that we're going to discuss today. So shall we intro?
Let's intro.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Cue the intro!
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever.
It is.
And if this is your first time listening,
welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome. Thank you for listening.
I know. Thanks for picking this episode.
Yeah.
I hope you like it.
My so-called whatever is an 80s, 90s, New Kids on the Block podcast. And we swap topics from New Kids on the Block to 80s, 90s each week. This is our 80s and 90s episode.
Sure is.
So we're going to talk about things from the 80s and 90s. And specifically, today, we're going to talk about discontinued food from the 80s and 90s.
Like snacks and things that we miss.
Right. And some of them might not be discontinued.
Yes. Well, I don't know what your list is.
They might have brought them back. Well, a couple of them I didn't do very good research on, so
that's fine.
But yeah. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. And who's this episode brought to you by?
This episode is brought to you guys by Christian.
Hey!
Thank you.
Thank you, Christian.
We appreciate you.
Christian is one of our $25 Patreon peeps.
That is right.
And if you would like to learn how to become a Patreon peep, you can go to mysocalwhatever.com. No.
Well, you could go there and go to donate.
Or you can go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/mysocalledwhatever.
Right.
And you can see all the different levels.
Yeah. And we're sending stuff out. We have already sent stuff out, but we'll be sending more stuff out. So if you want to go,
absolutely, and
become a patron, you can. We give out little gifts. But if you can't do that, our podcast is free. So
absolutely,
you can head on over to iTunes.
Oh, that's a new thing.
Where can they go?
They can go to iTunes.
Yes.
And they can leave us a 5-star rating and review.
Yes.
And your review doesn't have to be like anything. You don't have to be like, I like this podcast, because you can just be like, this is the food that I miss from the 90s.
Right.
Or you can say, my favorite new kid is Jordan.
Yep. Or you can say,
Cool.
I like clouds.
Or that.
Why not?
But, or you can leave a review wherever you listen to your podcast.
Exactly.
We would appreciate it very much.
But
and
for now,
appreciate your listenership.
yes, we do appreciate your listenership. Episode 101. Couldn't do this without you.
101.
So,
Season 1 still, 101.
yeah, season 1 forever.
And always.
But we're just going to get right into it.
We sure are. I'm going to pull up my list.
Okay. So what Brooke and I did is we brainstormed for the last few days the different foods that we used to eat and that we miss. Some of the foods I really liked back then, and I'm not sure how much I miss them now, but I used to eat them quite a bit.
Now, the foods on my, we didn't share our list together. And
No.
we're not doing any, we didn't pick a certain amount number or whatever.
No.
We're just going to talk about them.
We're just going to talk about it.
But
I had a lot of drinks.
the ones on, I had no drinks. I couldn't come up with any
But
drinks.
you remember me.
With drinks?
I was like,
You're still like that with drinks.
I sure am. I sure am.
Like, you are still like that with drinks.
I sure am.
And never change.
I like a fun new drink.
You do. And you like to have a variety of them. Like,
do.
if we're going, if I come and pick you up and we're going to go to, Target,
Yep.
guarantee you have at least one, if not two drinks
Yep.
with you.
Yes.
And rarely do you drink one, because we'll usually then go get like a fountain soda.
Yeah,
and you'll
that's
drink
true.
that.
That's true.
But that's all right. I am down with that.
Hey,
You're prepared.
I am. I'm like a Boy Scout.
So the things on my list are things that I want now.
Okay.
Like, I loved then, I would love to have now.
Okay.
But I am fairly certain I can't get any of these. And it's
Okay.
very sad. So,
I'm just looking up one right now in particular
oh, okay.
because it's my favorite, and you definitely know what it is.
Oh,
But
I know what it is.
I don't know if I think it's from the late 90s.
Do I know what it is? Because I think
definitely.
I might have the research on here.
Okay. Oh.
So,
Well, by golly gee.
we can get into it. Now, do we want to talk about, snack foods? And then we'll talk about drinks, and then we'll talk about
Yeah,
fast
let's do
food?
snacks first.
Snacks. Okay.
You go ahead. You get to go first.
All right. So, my snacks are sweet stuff.
Me too.
Because I'm here for the sweet stuff, not so much the savory. These days, I think it would be a little different, but there is one thing in particular that I would do anything to have right now.
What's that?
It's an Oreo Big Stuff.
I don't remember that.
So Oreo Big Stuff, and I hope somebody else remembers. I've actually posted the video on our Facebook before.
Oh, hey.
For the commercial. It was like,
Hey.
Oreo Big Stuff. Who do you think you are?
I remember that.
So they were individually wrapped Oreos.
Okay.
And they were big.
Oh.
They were just like, they were like a coaster size.
Hey.
And they were 300 calories a piece. I didn't know that at the time, nor did I care. It just happened to, I researched a little bit. That's a lot of calories for an Oreo.
That
So
is.
that's how big they were. They were available between 1984 and 1991.
Oh.
So I didn't have them when I was really little, but 4th, 5th grade, it was a lunchbox staple for me.
That's really
my
cool.
my dad always got Oreo Big Stuff, and I would always have one in my lunch. And I would do
want
anything
one right
for
now.
one.
I kind of want one.
Oh my gosh, they were so good. They were too big to dunk, so it wasn't like your dunking type Oreo, but it was
Yeah.
just a delicious Oreo.
I really want one right now.
So what do you have on your list?
So, here's the thing about snacks with me.
Yes,
Typically, the only snacks that were in our house were ones that I didn't like.
I know exactly what snacks you had.
We had Nutty Bars.
Love them.
Don't like them. It was all Little Debbie stuff.
Yep.
If you
Love
guys
it
are
all.
familiar with Little Debbie, oatmeal cream pies.
Love them.
Not a fan. Or my dad would get those Hostess cakes. Not cakes. The Hostess pies. Like the apple pie.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
really
if
like
they-
those.
I don't like those either. I didn't like any of that stuff. No, thank you. Which was probably a good thing because it was constantly not to get I'm not going dark, but I always had weight. I was always concerned with my weight. So it's probably a good thing for me that those snacks I didn't like because I probably would have sat and ate all of them. Like all the time. Because when the paper route got introduced into my life, this was my key snack time. I used to buy my own snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Did I say paper route?
Yeah.
So I used to buy my own snacks.
Because you had your own money.
Right. But there was a period of time that my mom would buy me fruit roll-ups. Now, fruit roll-ups you can still get today.
Right.
But then she decided, no, I'm going to buy you pudding roll-ups. Yes. And they were divine.
Ew!
They sound gross, but they were really good. They were really good.
I don't think I ever had one. Now, my dad used to get fruit roll. My dad always did the grocery shopping, so I say my dad.
Yep.
My dad used to get fruit roll-ups, which I never really, really cared for that much. I think my brother liked them. Yeah, no, we never had those in my house.
Yeah.
We never had pudding roll-ups.
1987. And they came in chocolate and butterscotch and... Okay, available in milk chocolate, chocolate fudge, and butterscotch. And each box contained 8 roll-ups. And they came out in 1987 and were there in 1988. But I don't think that they lasted very long. They couldn't last
much longer than that. Wow.
No, but I did look it up, and Seth Green was in the commercial.
Oh.
And they
funny.
bit out the eye. It was like, they were like detectives.
Oh, weird.
And one of the kids bit out the eyes and bit out a mouth.
I used to do that with my fruit roll-ups.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I don't remember those at all.
And I really like them. And I can remember them not having them anymore. And my mom never went back to buying me fruit roll-ups.
Oh.
It was a sad day.
That is sad.
It was a sad day at the house.
Yeah.
The old homestead.
The old homestead.
So yeah.
Well,
pudding roll-ups.
That's interesting because that transitions very well into mine.
Okay.
My next one. Now this is I feel like this is a staple in so many freezers.
Okay.
Jell-O pudding pops.
Hey.
The original ones.
They were fantastic.
Oh my gosh, they were so good. Now these were available for a long time.
Yeah.
From the 70s through the 90s.
Yeah.
And then they got rid of them.
Yeah.
And they brought them back in the 2000s, and I remember this.
Did they?
And they were different.
Oh.
They were shaped different.
They
had a different
fudgicles.
consistency.
They taste like fudgicles.
They weren't as
didn't
creamy.
They?
Yeah.
I like
fudgicles.
I like the creaminess of the...
But the creaminess of the pudding pop was gone.
But you know what? I don't want a fudgicle. I want
a pudding pop.
I didn't pay for a fudgicle. I paid for a pudding pop.
Right.
Give me the pudding pops.
Do you remember with the pudding pops, it had the really thin layer of ice?
Yes.
And once you got inside of it, it was
so good. It was good.
Oh my gosh. So good. I would do pretty much anything for one right now.
I like a good pudding pop.
I wish that they'd come back out with them the original way.
Yes.
So those were amazing. And I thought that transitioned well from your pudding roll up.
Hey.
That is so weird, a pudding roll up.
I loved them so much.
80's.
And I do think that they did come out with a generic brand pudding roll up.
Maybe.
That wasn't, because I feel like I had it again later on in life.
Like a store brand?
Yeah.
Or just a
I don't think my mom would have made them.
That'd be hard to make. You'd have to have gelatin.
Yes, yeah. No, I don't think so. They were good. Pudding roll-ups. So the next thing on my list was a staple in Nan's house. She always had them. Always. And they are Kudos bars, cookies and cream. Cookies and cream Kudos bars.
I didn't love the cookies and cream. But the chocolate chip Kudos bars. Oh.
I didn't see the chocolate chip Kudos bars for me were very similar to the stupid things that my mom would get, the
Quaker ones.
Yes, and I just wasn't a fan of that.
The Kudos bars were more like a candy bar.
Yeah, they were.
Let's face it.
Yeah,
let's tell it like it is. It was like a candy bar, and again, that was a lunchbox staple.
Yep. So I got them again at Hannaford in the 2000s. It was 10 years ago.
Yes.
You were able to get them.
Yes, you were.
And I was really excited. And so I bought, at the time, I bought 4 boxes because I was they're back. I'm buying all of them.
Yep.
And they never came back.
I remember that. And I feel like they were maybe a little smaller when they
Yeah,
came back, and they were
they
like 100
seemed-
calorie or
They
something.
seemed a lot smaller, let me tell you. I was
Yeah.
like, these are like little sticks.
Oh yeah,
These
I
are
remember.
like-
I do remember that.
Yeah.
I always loved Kudos bars.
Kudos bars.
So good.
Bring
Oh
them
my
back.
God.
I think they're Betty
real.
Crocker, maybe.
Bring them back, man. Like bring them back like how they used to
Duncan
be.
Hines, maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Didn't do my research on that one.
So my next one for snacks. Oh my God. Now these I think I've heard something about them coming back, but maybe not. I looked into this a few months ago. Is the Keebler Magic Middles.
I loved those things.
Oh my
Those
God.
were good.
They were
Those
so
were good.
good.
Those were good.
Those were available from the late 80s through the 90s.
Kudos bars are still available.
They are? Can you get them on Amazon?
Yes.
Can we order some?
Let's see. Let's
How
see how
much are
much
they?
they are. Let's see
Yeah.
how much they are first.
Kudos bars. 1997.
Currently unavailable.
Oh.
Don't tease me like that.
That's
Amazon.
rude.
Wait, but that was M&M's. Let's see. They've got.
Oh, okay.
Don't tease me, Amazon. Like, for real. Don't tease me. No, I apologize. They are not available.
But what's this? Hold on. Hold up.
Wait a second. Don't go there.
Oh, no. This is not a Kudos bar. Wait a minute.
What is that? Kudos. It's a men's V-neck shirt.
Kudos. North America Kudos milk chocolate granola bars, 2 each. And there's a picture of a men's t-shirt.
Yeah, they gone.
She gone. Yeah, Magic Middles though. I would be very excited if they brought those back. Those are delicious. And if you don't know what those were, they were like a sugar cookie with a chocolate center.
Yes.
It was magic in the
Yes.
middle. They were very delicious.
I believe the song was like Magic in the Middle.
Something like that. And again, I think I posted the commercial. See, I go through these things where I'm like, oh, I really wish that I could find these. Then I find the commercial for it and post it on Facebook.
Hey, we can post all these things. I'm
We
sure they
can.
all have them.
They do.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of mine came up when I was like searching. So, yeah. What do you have next?
Are you ready for this?
Yes.
I don't know if you'll remember this, but these were my favorite. And they were only around for a very short period of time.
What was it?
They are Keebler cheese pizza pizzerias.
Okay. I have a story about pizzerias.
Do you really?
Yes. I do not like pizzerias.
Oh, they were my favorite.
I had pizzerias. I loved them. I loved pizzerias.
You loved them until you didn't.
Until I didn't.
So you
I was
threw
on a
up?
boat
Oh.
on the river.
Oh.
And I don't know. And it was really hot out. It was like 4th of July.
Ooh.
And I don't know if I ate too many of them or what, but it was like, I'm all set with pizzerias for the rest of my
Oh.
life. So
That's kind of how I feel about tater skins.
yeah.
That was a weird noise my stomach just made.
Was that your stomach?
Yeah. Or what are those called? Do you remember like the skins, the potato skins?
Tater skins from Keebler?
Yes.
Baked potato appeal.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah.
I like those. But
I loved those so much until I didn't.
that's like how I feel about pizzerias.
Oh, they were so good.
They were
I don't
good
think
until
that they have
weren't.
them anymore.
No, they don't.
No.
I actually looked them up on this.
Cool.
They weren't on my list, but there was one that I looked at. I don't have any more snacks.
I've got some more. Would you like me
Yeah,
to,
let's go
to
over
finish?
them. Let's go over them.
So then, of course, this is the top of my list. Planters cheese balls.
Yes.
Or-
I like the cheese curls.
Or even the cheese curls. I like both of them. Thanks to Dawn,
the one.
I had 2 things of Planters cheese balls, and I ate them both. They are gone.
I did help a little bit.
You did. So as did Kevin and the kids. But they are gone. They're done.
They were really
Goodbye.
good. They were really good.
I'm ready for some more.
Give me some more.
I want some cheese curls too.
See, I am more of a cheese curls kind of girl.
I do like the cheese curls.
And
yeah.
I mean, I like Cheetos just fine, but I preferred the Planters cheese curls.
Maybe it's because they use peanut oil.
Maybe. I don't know.
I wonder. I don't know. So then I've got handy snacks.
So I have an opinion on handy snacks.
I think they still have them.
They do, but they only have the cheese variety. I liked the peanut butter.
I didn't like the peanut butter. But I liked it when they had like different cheeses. Do you remember when they came out with the different cheeses? They had like nacho cheese.
I don't, because I didn't like the cheese ones.
Okay.
My brother did. So, like, my parents or my dad would buy cheese ones for my brother and peanut butter ones for me.
Oh, that's nice.
And they probably don't have the peanut butter ones anymore because of, like, peanut allergies
That's
in
probably
schools.
why, yeah.
So, they probably maybe did away with them for that reason. But I really loved the peanut butter ones. And I liked that they had the little stick.
My mom, that was another snack that she'd always have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat it when I was at home, but I'd eat them for school.
Yeah.
Because I had school snacks that, like, I wasn't allowed to touch.
Me too.
You know,
Me too.
They were for school only.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Me too. We didn't have, when we got older, it was different. But when I was like around that age, like 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, when my mom would pack my lunch and whatever, I had school snacks and we were not supposed to eat them.
Right.
I mean, like the Oreo big stuff, that was for your lunchbox. The Oreos in the cow cookie jar, you could eat those at home.
Yep. Yeah. Cool.
Coo.
We don't have that in our house. Snacks are snacks.
Yeah, that's like our house now. Snacks we have
My
a snack
kids
drawer.
don't really. We have the snack, like the snack cart.
Yes.
We have like a big cart that has.
Sadie loves that cart.
And she always like to,
Yeah.
And it's free game because a lot of it's all healthy stuff anyway. So, but usually when they come home, I encourage them, eat the fruit that's in the fridge.
Right.
Like, eat that first and then go to the snack cart.
Yeah.
Snack cart's usually for school stuff, but.
Yeah, we have our snack drawer, and that's where, like, that's Sadie's drawer, mostly, because, like, we don't eat the stuff out of there.
Right.
But that's where she has her little packaged snacks and crackers and raisins and muffins. Those muffins.
Yep, those muffins. Get those.
She loves those muffins.
Yep.
So, what are you going to do?
I love those muffins, that's why we don't have them up there.
See, I don't, and I am take it or leave it. Now, the brownie ones...
Oh, I like those too.
we don't buy those. Those aren't allowed. She tries to persuade me every time we go to the grocery store.
Don't.
She's like, I want the chocolate ones. Nope, those are not muffins. Those are fudge brownies.
Yep, I will sit there and eat a whole box.
And there won't be any left for you.
No.
So we'll get the blueberry ones.
Right.
Just like we always do.
Right. And then my last one is something I used to buy when I had the paper route. Dunkaroos. Because I could get cookies and cream.
I liked the Dunkaroos.
That was my favorite one. I believe it was a
You
cookies
were a
and
cookies
cream.
and cream fan.
I was a cookies and cream.
Because I liked the Dunkaroos a lot, but I liked the chocolate.
But I've never been like a huge Oreo fan. Like I'll eat Oreos, but they're like not my... I like making Oreo balls. That's faux show.
You do like making Oreo balls. Those are good. Those are very good.
A little cream cheese, some
Crushed up Oreo.
crushed up Oreos from the Ninja. You got yourself a good time right there.
I like Dunkaroos a lot. But I liked the chocolate variety.
I do believe they had cookies and cream.
I'm sure they did.
But I'm
I
not
feel like
sure.
a lot of things did.
Yeah. Can't find cookies and cream, just ice cream.
Right.
Much nowadays.
I think a Pop-Tart. I think they have a cookies and cream Pop-Tart.
Pass. I've had it. Pass.
Hard pass.
Hard pass. I'm not a big Pop-Tart fan either. My parents would always get Pop-Tarts. And I'm like, I don't like Pop-Tarts. And please, don't give me Peeps for Easter. For crying out loud.
Yeah.
That's my sister, who's 10 years older than me. Peeps.
I don't like
every
Peeps.
year. And I'm like,
gross.
I just want to throw them. They don't like Peeps.
I never had a Pop-Tart until I was an adult. Actually, I never had a Pop-Tart until Sadie had a Pop-Tart at her aunt's house.
Oh.
My aunt's house.
Oh.
And she really loved it. So then I was told, I want Pop-Tarts.
Oh.
So I bought Pop-Tarts, and I found out my husband loves them.
Oh, okay.
We can't keep the Pop-Tarts in the house because he'll eat them all.
My household likes the s'more ones.
My
As
household
well
likes
as me.
strawberry frosted
Those are probably pretty good too.
and blueberry frosted.
Yep. They had the I think it was like wild berry blue.
Yes, they still have them.
I used to eat those ones.
We bought those before.
That's like a candy bar.
It is like a kid. Honestly, any
I
Pop-Tarts
don't like
a
a
candy
ton.
bar.
I don't like a ton of sugar in the morning.
So I don't either.
That's like a
I
treat.
like breakfast meat.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I will tell you though, we just recently got just to try it, and it's not a breakfast cereal. Like cereal, this kind of cereal we eat like as like a dessert.
What is it?
It's Frosted Flakes Lucky Charms.
What?
Yes.
That sounds wild.
I got it at Martin's.
It's like that's the brand, like that, or that's what it is. Frosted Flakes, Lucky
Lucky
Charms.
Charms.
It's like a cross, like a hybrid.
Yeah. I'll let you know how it comes out.
So Lucky Charms. Does that have the marshmallows?
Yes.
Not a fan.
I'll let you know. I love Lucky Charms. It's my
I know
favorite
you do.
cereal. My favorite cereal. I never got to eat cereal like that growing up. I just never got to. And so afterwards, like, I'm like a kid.
Yeah. The only sweet cereal now that I can't buy because it will be gone is Fruity Pebbles.
Nope.
I love it.
I'm not a big fan.
I love Fruity Pebbles so much, and I can't buy it because I will eat the whole box in like a day. Like, what are you having for breakfast? Fruity Pebbles. Lunch?
Hey.
Fruity Pebbles. Dinner? Fruity Pebbles.
Have you ever seen the Fruity Pebbles cake that they make, the Fruity Pebbles cereal cake?
I have.
And they take the milk from that and they...
Yep, and it looks divine. For me, that would be amazing. But I don't like Lucky Charms because I don't like the marshmallows.
Oh, okay.
I don't like cereal marshmallows.
I'm here for the marshmallows.
I know you are.
Yep.
A lot of people are. So, to each their own.
That is correct.
Son.
So what do you want to move on to next?
Well, actually, I have a little cereal list.
Oh, okay. See, I have no cereals.
And so that's a good segue.
There you go.
I do have a little cereal list. I've talked about all of these cereals on the podcast before, so we'll just go through it swiftly.
Okay.
And some of you may know these and some of you may not. The first one is Strawberry Shortcake cereal.
There you go.
It came out in 1982, which is probably when my parents bought it for their 2-year-old daughter.
Yep.
Who liked Strawberry Shortcake.
Yep.
And I don't know when it went away. I couldn't find that out. But it was so good. I mean, I obviously remember eating it, so like it was a few years.
You're probably
anyway.
like 5.
Right, 5,
at
6.
least, yeah.
But it was like imagine Kix strawberry flavored. It was corn cereal, like balls of corn cereal, strawberry flavored.
Oh,
it was so good. I can still taste it sometimes, like, and I want it. I want it now. After the Strawberry Shortcake cereal, I was looking at the next 3 cereals, and it sounds like I ate a lot of cereal. I really wasn't a huge cereal eater, but these are just the ones I really, really loved, and they didn't last long.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it wasn't a staple for me.
Okay.
Usually I ate oatmeal. Oatmeal swirlers were my jam.
I liked those.
But one cereal I loved was Morning Funnies.
Oh.
And that was available from 88 to 89, so they were around for a year.
Oh.
And it was just, I think it was like a fruit, like some kind of fruity flavored cereal. There were smiley faces. But what I loved about it was the box. So the back of the box opened up, like fanned out, and it was comics. And you could read them while you ate your cereal.
Hey.
So it was like a gimmick thing.
Yeah.
And I loved it because I was 8. Of course I did.
Yeah.
Another cereal I loved was Crunchy Stars.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so the Swedish Chef, like the Muppets.
Yep.
It was his. So they were Crunchy Stars. And they were cinnamon flavored. I don't really love cinnamon, but the cereal was really good.
Oh. I wouldn't mind that. I think I would like that.
That was available the longest out of the list from 88 to 92. Or like 88 to like 90. And then it went away for a year and then came back. I really liked it, but I almost choked on it once. Like, I got one stuck in my throat.
Oh, gosh.
And I screamed, and it, like, hoisted it out.
Ooh.
But I still like the cereal, so I continue to eat it. And then last but not least, I would do anything to have the cereal back. Nintendo cereal system.
Yep.
It was... I've talked about this.
I wonder if it tastes anything like the Super Mario cereal.
No, totally different kind of cereal.
Oh, okay. Because they do have Super Mario cereal, right?
Yeah, I've looked at it because I saw it and I was like, what? Totally different kind of cereal. So this cereal was more like your Fruity Pebbles type.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, like a cross between Fruit Loops and Fruity Pebbles because it was like that shape, but the flavors were like Fruity Pebbles. But they had the Mario side, the 2 bags of cereal in one box. Mario side, Legend of Zelda side. Oh. Mario was fruity cereal, and Zelda was berry cereal. And I liked them both. Like, they were both delicious. And I would love to have that back. But that was only around from 88 to 89, so clearly it wasn't a huge hit.
Yeah.
But I loved it. And that was my cereal rundown.
Well, I like it. I remember one cereal that I was able to get once, Alphabets.
Alphabets.
Yeah.
I think I remember having that at like a friend's house or something. We never bought it.
Probably was my house.
Maybe.
And then I had puffed rice. And Wheaties.
Oh, I didn't mind
Always had-
Wheaties.
Always.
Yeah, I liked Wheaties and Rice Krispies.
I really
and
liked grape nuts.
I
Grandpa would always have grape nuts.
didn't. My parents would buy grape nuts for themselves.
And Grandpa would say, I'm going to keep you regular.
Yeah, my parents would buy grape nuts, or like my mom would eat it. I
And
guess I didn't like it.
I was always a fan of also cornflakes. Just like regular cornflakes.
I like cornflakes. We always had, my brother liked the plain cereals, like Wheaties, Cheerios, Rice Krispies, cornflakes. So we usually had those.
Yep.
And I liked them.
Yeah.
My dad still eats them, and Pete likes them, but he pours sugar on them.
Oh, I don't put sugar on it.
I don't either. Like, why would you do that?
Pour some sugar on. I used to do that. I did used to when I was little. Grandpa let me put a little sugar on my cornflakes.
Yeah, I mean, and it's fine. Pete pours it on.
Oh,
It's like
you take like a
Pile
little,
of sugar.
like a half
Little-
of a
little teaspoon and-
half of a teaspoon, and go. Tick, 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 tick.
yep. I used to put a little sugar on my oatmeal. Little doo-doo-doo-doo.
I loved oatmeal.
But that was like the rolled oats, like the
Yeah, that's what my
Like in the
mom. My
canister.
mom would get. Oh, you like oatmeal? Here you go. And she.
Yeah.
Bleh.
so that's when I would have that. Usually at my grandparents, and my grandma would put a little sugar on it.
Oh,
So good.
I bet it was.
Yeah. So that's my cereal rundown.
I liked it. I liked it a lot.
So I want to listen to your drink rundown.
You ready for my drink?
I'm ready for your drinks. I don't have any drinks, so let's sit back and listen to this.
Okay, a lot of these are '90s drinks because again, paper route.
Right. You had your own money.
Right, because usually the only thing that you could have at my house was Pepsi. My dad drank Pepsi or Diet Pepsi. It was always Pepsi or Diet Pepsi. That's
Or-
it.
I remember in high school,
Oh,
Dr. Thunder,
and the Sunny Delight.
Mountain Lightning.
Yep. That was like in high school.
That was high school. That was absolutely high school.
But Sunny
Still
D,
90s.
Sunny D was always in there.
I love Sunny D.
Yep, Sunny D.
Sunny D is delicious.
So my first drink is Fruitopia. Always got one of these for lunch. Get my Fruitopia.
That is very Nikki.
Yep, I'd have my Fruitopia drink, and I'd have a cookie, and that was my lunch. Again, wasn't the unless it was Thanksgiving dinner.
And-
Sometimes I'd have a chicken
yeah.
patty.
Cookie was a staple.
Yeah.
For me, 2 chocolate milks and a cookie.
I had to save some of that money, so I never spent it all. I'd always like save like 50 cents of it, put it in my
Oh
fund.
yeah, because like your parents would give you so much for lunch,
Right.
and you would use half of it or whatever, and keep the rest. And then
Right.
you'd go to the movies on the weekend.
Yeah, and then I'd say, I didn't have any change. The second one is clearly Canadian. I would always get this at Tri-City Pizza.
Yep.
And I don't think I would like it as much now because it's really like seltzery, isn't it?
So I was looking at Clearly Canadian today, and I think I liked one flavor, kind of,
Okay.
but it wasn't like I loved it. And
Was it the blackberry one?
I think so.
That was my favorite.
and I think you can order it online.
Oh, okay. I did say, so Fruitopia was around 1994 to 2003. I didn't realize it was around so long.
I didn't either.
Yeah. Clearly Canadian was started in 1987 and it's still today, but I don't think they produce in the United States.
That's just it. No, I was looking at it like I think it went away for a little while maybe and came back, but you have to order it on their website.
Oh, okay.
Like you can't go to the grocery store and buy it.
Okay.
And I thought it'd be kind of neat to maybe order it and try it.
Maybe let's do the blackberry one if both of us liked it because that was the one that I liked.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the blackberry one. So we can look at it and see how much it is.
Yeah,
you know?
that sounds good to me.
And maybe we can sip it on an episode.
Hey,
future
that would be
episode.
fun. That would be fun. So the next drink is by Clearly Canadian. This one was one of my favorites, and I can remember specifically either you or Darcy telling me how gross it was. And it's Orbits.
Gross. What was that shit floating in there?
It was so good. I loved it.
They were like balls.
It was so good.
Was it actually balls?
It was. It was kind of slimy.
Was it like
But-
like boba?
I don't know what it was. I think it was like fruit or something, or like fruit balls or something.
It was weird.
I don't know, but it was cool and I liked it.
It was like one of those. Yeah, I mean,
It was just one of those drinks.
it was kind of like a gimmicky drink, and
Right.
you were there for it.
Just like I was for clear Pepsi.
Okay,
Oh, and by the way, Orbitz was only 1997.
that's it.
Didn't last too long.
I loved Clear Pepsi. Loved it. That was like 6th grade.
It was 1992 to 1994.
Yep. So that makes sense. And I used to take it for lunch because I thought it was cool because it was Clear Pepsi.
Do you remember Blue Pepsi? Because
Yep.
I don't remember Blue Pepsi, but I'm sure I tried it.
I remember it. I didn't like it. I don't even know that I tried it, but I remember. I don't know if it was like some guy, like a guy
Yeah.
would drink it.
Yeah.
But when Clear Pepsi came back out, when they like recharged it or rebrought it out,
Reestablished.
yeah, it was like not good.
It wasn't really.
But like
I don't think I tried it.
I did, because I was excited about it. But then I guess it tasted the same, but it was different because like when I was in 6th grade, I was drinking it because it was Clear Pepsi, and I thought this is cool.
Right.
And I would make my dad listen to me. I made my dad. It's not like I made my dad. I told my dad I wanted it, and he said no. And my mom said, "Well, you're going to get it for her anyway." But like the bottles of it to take to school, because Clear Pepsi in a can, not the same effect. Can't see it.
No. I don't think I ever had Clear Pepsi in a can.
They made it in a can.
Oh.
Because I feel like my dad bought it, and I was like, "Why would you give it to me in a can? Nobody can see that it's clear." I didn't drink
My
it through all
favorite
of 6th
color.
grade. It was probably like a couple months, and then I was like,
I
nah.
can remember you having it at lunch. I do remember, and I was like,
And
oh, cool.
I thought that I was like the shit. Like, this is cool,
I got Clear Pepsi.
right? But
I was like,
Nah.
I'm going to just get my chocolate milk and cookie and be on with it. Then next on my list is Surge, and Surge is actually back now. You can get it.
I remember you liking Surge.
I liked Surge a lot, and this was around 1996 to 2003, and I really liked it.
Yes, I remember that.
And so when they just came back with it just recently, I bought a whole case of it. And then we were at Waterville Burger King, and they had it as a fountain soda.
They did.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it tastes like. I've never tried Surge.
It's pretty good. I like it.
Does it taste
But
like
it's-
Mountain Dew? I feel like it's
really,
like Mountain Dew.
I'm not used to drinking really sugary sodas anymore like
Yeah.
I used to. It's really sugary. Like
Ugh.
really sugary.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really liked sugary sodas.
But it's a treat. Like you wouldn't be able to like
guzzle it.
no.
Yeah.
I mean some people could, and that's fine. I could back in the day because that's all I did.
That's what you drank.
And
right.
just so everybody's aware, I never had cavities until I was 23 years old.
So
Actually,
there.
sorry, 23. What am I talking about? I was 32. That's right. I was like 32. 32 is, I think, is when I got my first cavity.
Yeah.
So there.
Yeah, I never had Surge. I never had Jolt either.
I wasn't a big fan of Jolt.
That was cola.
Right.
And
And it was very cola-y.
that's also, I am more of a cola person.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been more of a cola person. I've never been a huge fan. Like, I like brown drinks, like brown sodas.
Yeah. I like a fruity soda.
Yeah. I mean,
But I drink
okay with
I
grape
like
soda.
root beer. Root beer is my staple.
that is your, always a root beer.
I try not to drink it too much now because I'll get used to it and drink it all the time.
But as a treat, every once in a while, there's nothing like a fountain root beer.
From McDonald's.
True. Yes.
From McDonald's.
Not McDonald's on Union Street.
Nope. Because nope. So then I had the Little Hugs fruit barrels or teeny drinks.
Yes. I remember drinking those at your house.
Yeah. Nan used to have them all the time too.
Yeah. The little fruit barrels.
Those were full of sugar. I mean,
It was sugar water.
You may as well just have put sugar and water.
That's like what you put in a hummingbird feeder.
Hey, I was like a little hummingbird.
Yeah.
Do you remember when there were these girls, and I don't remember who it was, but I just remember being on a bus and they had baggies full of sugar and they had special food coloring that would make it like taste like strawberry, grape, whatever.
No.
And so they made sugar things in baggies and they'd sell it on the bus.
No. Who was that?
I don't remember.
I mean,
But I used to buy it.
you did?
Of course I did. I just got this memory.
How'd you eat it?
You lick it.
You put
It
your
was
tongue
like
in the
Fun Dip.
bag?
It was like Fun Dip without the sticks.
I loved Fun Dip.
It was like Fun Dip
Oh
without
my
the
gosh,
sticks.
that's so funny.
And they would make it and sell it for like 25 cents.
That's so funny.
It's so entrepreneurially.
For real.
Yeah.
And what would they put in it to make it?
I don't know, but it was good.
Was it like liquid?
It was
Or
like,
was it like Crystal Light?
I never even thought about that. They may have just been putting like Kool-Aid in it or something.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty genius.
But it was, people were buying it left and right. They'd come in and they'd say,
Got a baggie of that stuff?
Nikki, I got your order.
Oh, that's
So,
funny.
I just thought of that. And then I had Mr. Misty. I used to love Mr. Misty when I was little. I don't know if they make those anymore.
I don't know. Dairy Queen.
No, yeah. It was just basically like a slushie.
Yeah, it was like icy or slushy or.
But they had all kinds of different flavors. Like tons of
I
different
don't know that I
flavors.
ever had a Mr. Misty.
It was more sweeter than like a slushie.
I like slushies.
Or an icy.
Yeah, I liked those. But I didn't. I usually opted for like if we went to like 7-Eleven.
I like the Surge slushies. That they
Instead
had.
of getting that, I do like either a Tropicana.
Yep.
Not Tropicana.
What?
Tangerini. What is that called? What's that? It used
Orangina?
to come... Orangina. Yes.
I loved Orangina.
And it came in that like bottle, like a genie bottle at the time.
Those are, see, I didn't include that because they're
still
have those,
around.
yeah.
But I would opt for that or like a Yoo-Hoo.
I always get those now when I go to Freeport. 'Cause
Orangina?
They have them at the CVS there. Always.
Oh, I like that CVS.
Yes, that CVS is nice.
We
We don't have CVS up here.
No, unfortunately.
Yep.
But the Mr. Misty's, yeah, I wonder if they still have those. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it for my drink. I had a long drink list.
You did have a long drink list.
Yeah.
That was good, though.
Yeah. I have like a random one that doesn't really fall into fast food or candy.
What is it?
A Hungry Man Salisbury steak dinner.
I think they still make those.
Oh, they do?
I think so.
Oh.
They still make Hungry Man dinners.
I used to freaking love those Salisbury steak dinners that I used to get. Michaelina's Salisbury steak dinners too.
I like the Michaelina's mac and cheese we used to have at your house.
Yeah. They don't have Michaelina's anymore, do they?
I don't know. I don't look for it, but you know what I loved?
What? The
Those-
wheels?
Those Michaelina's Buffalo Snackers.
Those were the best.
They don't make those anymore.
Those were the
Or they might
best.
make them. They don't have them at. Well, I don't know. I haven't been to Walmart in forever.
Maybe we
but
should look because I would have some of those right now.
Those are delicious.
I'd have some of those right this second.
Do they have them at Walmart? Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
I'm gonna take a peek.
I'm gonna ask Kevin.
I mean, he knows what's down at Walmart, right? I like the Michaelina's. It's not lean gourmet, but I like the Swedish meatballs.
Oh, I've never had those.
Delicious.
All right, are we ready for the next list?
Let's do it.
You want to do fast food?
Let's do that.
All right, you go ahead.
That's my longest list.
All right, let's do it.
So the first thing on my list, I mean, this is no surprise. The McDonald's Arch Deluxe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would do anything to have one of those right now. Excuse me. Those were introduced in 1996, and they found their way off the menu by 2000.
They were so good.
They were
They
so
were
good.
like seasoned patties.
Yes, and it had like that pepper bacon
Yes.
and the sauce.
Yes.
Everything about it, and the potato roll, the potato bun that it was on.
just really good.
Oh my gosh, it was really good. And when I was doing a little bit of research, I found that at the beginning of this year, there were 7 McDonald's that were testing the Arch Burger, which was eerily similar to the Arch Deluxe. I don't know whatever happened to it. I don't know if they're still testing. I don't know.
Bring it to Bangor.
But why don't we test right here?
And also bring back McRib, please.
Yes, please, please. Some places get it back.
I know.
Had it back.
I know.
While we're at it, this might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to put it out there anyway.
Oh, are you going to talk about the McDLT?
No.
Okay.
I'm going to say that the McLobster was actually not that bad.
Oh, I never had it.
So they didn't have it this summer, but they had it last summer. And I had one, and it was a really reasonable price. And the lobster was like Maine lobster.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think it was Canadian lobster, but it's like
the
from the same
thing.
waters.
It's the same thing.
And it was really good for like $7.
That's not bad.
No, not at all. And they had salads too, and they were really good. That wasn't on my list, but I just thought I'd mention it.
Oh, that's cool.
But the Arch Deluxe was a huge flop.
I don't know why it was so good. I
thought it
used to
was
love
delicious.
Me too.
I think it was a price point thing.
Gotcha.
They were like, this is more expensive than the Big Mac, and the Big Mac is like classic. Like the sauce wasn't as good as the Big Mac. I thought the sauce was good.
I thought it was.
But to each their own.
I guess.
They pulled it.
Well, bring it back.
That whole deluxe menu I liked. Like the crispy chicken sandwich was better then than it is now. I don't like the buttermilk chicken.
I just want the Arch Deluxe back. That was on my list as well.
What else do you have?
So I have chicken Caesar. I know you aren't a fan of chicken Caesar pitas,
Oh, I like the chicken Caesar pita.
but you said that it made you sick when you went to Florida, and so
It
you
did.
never had one again.
It did.
I
But I liked it then.
I loved chicken Caesar pitas, and they were my favorite, and I ate them all the time. Like
Yes, you did.
I was known for chicken Caesar pitas, and I don't know what year they came out.
97.
They were my favorite.
I researched it for you.
Oh, thank you. I ate them every day, and I lost a ton of weight.
And you know what? They were really good.
Yeah.
And they had other pitas, and I liked those.
Yeah, they had it was like a Southwestern one.
Yeah. And I really liked that one. That one I ate after the chicken Caesar one.
Okay.
It was something with the Caesar dressing that like didn't agree with me or something because like I ate it and I was sick or something.
Right.
But I really liked this Wendy's pitas.
Yeah, they were just really good.
Period. And they had the chicken Caesar one I think longer than the other ones.
They were, honestly, and I can remember when they raised the prices and people were like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy." I was like, "You make them $10, I'll still buy them."
Yeah, I'm here for those.
I am here for the long haul. And then they took them off the menu, and I know that there's like a
In like
petition.
2000.
If there's a petition to like bring it
Bring
back.
them back, yeah.
And I even bought this book that had like how to make them, but I never did.
No. Well, I mean, it's not going to be the same.
No, but I might make them. I might make them some night. I might surprise you.
You should try it. I'll try them. I'll try one. I'd love to try one.
I wonder if I'd still like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, I would.
So that brings me actually to another good segue.
Okay.
So do you remember the McDonald's salad shakers?
Yes.
I loved those. And the chicken Caesar one was so good.
I don't remember the chicken Caesar one, but I'm sure I had it.
They had a garden one, the chicken Caesar, and they had like a chef salad.
I loved the chef salad one.
I loved the chicken Caesar. I would get it at the mall, working at the Sunglass Hut. And it was
Hey.
something that you could sit there and eat and not have it be like messy or like
Yep.
weird to put down. Because you're in a fishbowl.
Right.
Those were available from 2000 to 2003.
Hey.
And
I like salad shakers.
it was genius.
Yeah.
I thought it was a really good
I don't
idea.
understand why they took them away.
I guess people thought that eating out of like a cup was weird.
I liked it.
Oh, it was perfect. I mean, think about it
You
now.
can put
Driving
it-
around, put it in your
You
cup
put
holder.
exactly. It's
Like
perfect.
that's perfect.
Perfect.
So, I don't know. That was on my list.
I have a good segue. Speaking of salads,
Yeah.
I enjoyed a good Wendy's salad bar.
I never had Wendy's salad bar. I remember it.
So one of the things that we would do is we would go and pick up my mom when she worked at Wholesale Depot,
Yeah.
and we would drive by Wendy's. And depending on what kind of mood my dad was in, sometimes we'd eat in, which that meant I could get Wendy's salad bar, or we would pull around and get the drive-through, which would mean like a cheeseburger.
Right.
But man, I loved that salad bar. The pudding especially.
So I was going to ask what they had on it. Because I remember it being there and seeing it, but I never had it.
So they just had like regular stuff. Just like it was just a salad bar. I'm a salad bar person.
Yep.
Until I saw this one guy who like drank soup out of a thing. Like
Ew.
just recently, and I'm just like, oh gosh.
Oh, I saw that.
He's like drinking soup out of the thing.
Out of
He
the
looked like a
ladle.
normal dude too.
Yeah, that's gross.
But they had like just regular stuff on the salad
Like your
bar.
salad
But they had
fixins.
they had pudding. I think sometimes they had peaches, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But my mom would like mix like my mom would make me sick.
Did she mix peaches with a cottage cheese?
She would like just put a salad on there, and like her French dressing would touch the peaches and touch the.
Ew.
It makes me and touch the pudding, and it would make me gross me out.
No.
So yep, I love a good salad bar. Still to this day, I love going to the Pizza Hut.
I was just gonna say the Pizza Hut salad bar
Yes.
it's like the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, and that pudding, I love it.
I do not eat the pudding anymore.
I absolutely eat the pudding. I will always eat the pudding.
Yeah.
Questionable pudding.
Because sometimes there's some thick skin.
You just get underneath it.
Pass.
So, I'm stuck on McDonald's here.
Okay, keep going.
Next McDonald's item. Chicken fajitas.
That's on my list.
Those
Why?
things.
Why you get a why?
It doesn't
Why?
even make sense. You
No.
still have the tortillas because
still
you have
the
burritos.
breakfast burritos.
So, why not have the fajitas?
I don't know.
Those were introduced in 1991. And they went until, I don't know when. Around 2000-ish.
I would say, excuse me. I would say it was like 2004-ish.
Was it that long?
I feel like it was that long.
They were so good.
Only because I can remember Kevin going, they don't have chicken fajitas anymore.
Oh.
That was a sad day.
And you were like crushed.
right. Give me that mild sauce.
Oh my gosh. Extra cheese.
Yep. Oh, so good.
So good. I can still taste it. Like I can taste it right now
I
and I
can
want
too.
one. Like I want one.
I can too.
But those were amazing. And anyone that says otherwise, you don't know what you're talking about.
That's true.
Chicken fajitas.
Near and
Bring 'em
dear,
back.
Near and dear to our hearts.
Bring them back.
Speaking of near and dear to our hearts,
Ah, yes.
how about the good old cornbread from KFC?
Oh my gosh, that's an honorable mention on my list. That was definitely an honorable mention.
That was something Brooke and I used to go to the Taco Bell KFC because that for some reason was the only place that had the cornbread.
Yeah, the regular KFCs didn't have it.
No.
Like the KFC here on Broadway.
No.
You had to go to the Taco Bell KFC in Brewer.
Yep, and we get it.
And they had cornbread and it was so good.
It was really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Like I never even liked cornbread until I had that cornbread. Like I didn't know how good
me
cornbread
either.
could be.
Me either. I was like, I don't like cornbread. Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll
yes,
have
I do.
two, please.
Yes, please. Yes.
Oh my gosh, that cornbread, and I miss it so. I think about it sometimes.
Sometimes I do too.
And it's like, ugh.
I think it was because it was like something that we did together. Just you and I. We would go and we would have lunch.
Exactly.
Or you know what I mean? We would go.
Or
and
we'd
do
like
that.
go and have even just a snack. Like we'd
Yeah.
get cornbread and like sodas.
Yeah.
And it was
We'd sit and
so
talk.
good. Yeah.
It was awesome.
High school.
I remember us bringing somebody else and we were like, yeah, we're not going to do that again.
Like they didn't get it.
No.
They didn't get the cornbread.
No.
How could you not get the cornbread? I mean, the cornbread is so
it was
good.
so good.
They were like, yeah, it's cornbread.
Yeah, we were like, oh no, this is divine.
It's the best cornbread you'll ever
Songs
eat.
will be written about this.
Maybe we'll have to write one. That's so awesome. That was definitely an honorable mention.
Yep.
I picked a different KFC item for my list.
You
though.
did. Let me
I
think.
did.
What was it?
So mine was the KFC Chicken Littles from the 80's.
They taste different now.
They're not even chicken. They're not even anything like the same.
No.
They have chicken fingers, like the chicken tenders or whatever you call them.
Yeah.
Chicken strips
With a pickle.
on a roll with a pickle and sauce.
Yeah.
The Chicken Littles of the 80's were little like slider patties.
Yes.
With a soft bun.
Yep.
And I believe it still had the pickle.
It definitely had the pickle.
But they were so good.
They were.
And every once in a while for dinner, my dad would stop on his way home from work and get a sack of Chicken Littles.
Aw.
And you knew it was
Because they
a
were
good
super
night.
cheap.
They were like 30 cents a piece.
Right.
So he could spend $5 and get a bunch of Chicken Littles.
Yeah.
And they were really, really good. And when I heard they were coming back with Chicken Littles, I was like, yes, like so excited. And then I had one and I'm like, man,
My kids love them.
this is a chicken strip
Yeah.
on like a hard roll.
Yeah.
Not feeling it.
No. No.
Nice try. Next.
No.
So what do you have next?
So I have things. So I think I remember this, and I think I really liked it,
Okay.
but I'm not sure 100% if I really did or not, and I could be confusing it with something else. But I'm pretty sure I used to eat McDonald's pizza, and I really loved it. Like, I think I did.
So, I only remember having it once. And it was like, it's pizza.
But they had it was like a personal...
When I had it, it was not personal. It was like a big pizza.
Okay.
And it was in Massachusetts.
I feel like I'm thinking of something else then. Some other place that served pizza and gave it as like a personal, and I was like...
Well, McDonald's may have.
Okay.
I just never had it.
I only had it like a few times and I liked it. And I feel...
I don't think you're alone in that. I think some people really liked their pizza. And some people were like, you don't get pizza at McDonald's.
I thought it was pretty good. I
Just
want to
like-
say it was like in like the early 90s, late 80s.
Yeah, no, that would make sense because that's around when I had the pizza from McDonald's.
And like, I feel like we would go to McDonald's all the time. We'd walk up the path.
Right, it was right there.
Right. I mean, when I was really little, we'd do that. So, yeah, anyway, that and the McDLT were on my list of like, I never tried the McDLT.
I would like to try it.
But I'd like to try it because it sounds genius.
I
love cold on hot.
I do too. I like a nice cold tomato.
Yes.
A cold slice of tomato on a sandwich. On a hot sandwich is like so good.
That's why I like Whoppers.
Yes. Tomato on a burger makes it.
Right.
Sorry, it makes
and
it.
I will like, for me, I like cold sauce on breadsticks.
Oh, yes.
I don't like hot sauce.
No, I don't either. I prefer cold sauce.
Yes.
I do. That makes good sense. See, this is why we're friends.
This is why we are friends.
So it's interesting about the pizza though, because I remember when we had it, McDonald's delivered it.
Oh, what?
Yeah. I mean, this was not here. This was in Massachusetts.
Oh,
so maybe it was a test or something in that area. But we ordered it and they delivered it. And it was like, that's weird. McDonald's delivers. And I remember wanting like a burger and fries.
But they wouldn't deliver that.
No, that's just what the family was ordering. I was like 10, so I didn't have a say. They were like, we're getting pizza. And you'll eat pizza.
It was like Uber Eats before Uber Eats.
Yeah. But I remember being disappointed and thinking like, wouldn't it be awesome if like you could call and order like cheeseburgers and fries and nuggets.
I used to think about that all the time. Like, okay, Chinese food delivers. Why doesn't McDonald's deliver?
Right.
Like, especially when we were like in our apartment.
Yeah.
We would have these conversations all the time.
Yeah. Like, I really want a Wendy's chicken Caesar pita. Why can't they deliver it?
Or it's 1:00 in the morning. I really want a hot dog. Oh, we should make our own hot dog stand.
Mr. Wendell's Wieners.
Yes.
Absolutely. So what else did you have on your list?
That's it.
Oh, okay. I have two more on my fast food list.
Because you already said I had the Arch Deluxe.
Yep.
I had chicken fajitas.
Oh, yep.
And chicken Caesar pitas. And you already had those on your list.
So I so miss the Dunkin' Donuts salsa bagel.
That was so good. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Like,
yep.
I hadn't thought about it. I don't want to say in a while, probably a couple months. I think about it every once in a while. But I thought, I want to tweet Dunkin' Donuts and say, you need to bring back this salsa bagel, sir. Sir, do you even know how delicious that was?
That was a really good bagel.
Like, why did they
We used
stop
to get
making
those
it?
in high school.
They also don't have onion bagels anymore.
They don't? I
No.
loved a good onion bagel.
Onion bagels are a staple. Like, that's an onion bagel. Why would you not have an onion bagel?
That's really strange.
It is, you know what it is? Dumb. Because when they don't have a plain bagel, they're like, we're out of plain.
You want an everything?
No. Do you want sesame? No.
No.
Do you want blueberry? No. Well, I guess you're SOL. I mean, that's really it.
Can I tell you something that's totally off topic?
Yeah.
Drove through Dunkin' Donuts the other day
Yeah.
on Main Street.
Yeah.
Wait, not Main Street, sorry. On Broadway.
Yeah.
No donuts. They were out of donuts.
They were out of donut. Time to make the donuts.
And guess what time it was?
What?
It was like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh,
and they were out of
foolish.
donuts. And so I said, but you're Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
You're out of donuts?
That's foolish.
How
How are you out of donuts?
How?
How are you out of donuts?
I mean, whatever.
I mean, shit happens. Maybe the truck broke down or something.
I was just like beside myself because I'm like, you're Dunkin' Donuts. And you're out of donuts? That's a travesty.
That really is a travesty.
I mean, I was like, I didn't really care that much.
Right. I mean,
like,
there's another Dunkin' Donuts a mile down the road.
Right.
Or
I mean,
there's Tim Hortons.
And
it's just a donut.
It was just that I don't ever have donuts.
Right.
And you know how I love those strawberry frosted donuts.
I do.
Even the cartoon ones look amazing.
Those cartoon donuts.
They get me every time. And so, yeah.
That is a bummer.
Yeah.
And weird.
Yeah.
Frustrating. Duncan, step up your game. Bring back the salsa bagel.
Bring back the salsa bagel.
And the onion bagel. Let's put that on the list.
Yeah.
Onion bagel, too.
Yeah.
That was always my bagel
choice.
choice.
Come up with all these new food items. Just bring back the old stuff that we liked.
I know. Like, I don't want your... Have you tried those chicken fingers? Those chicken tenders?
No.
They are gross.
I'm not going to get chicken tenders at Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I thought that we'll try them because they're like chicken and waffles. It's waffle... Gross. They're gross. They were inedible.
Oh.
I tried to bite, Sadie tried to bite, and we were both like, nope, next.
Pass.
So we threw those.
And to those of you who might like it, sorry.
I mean, that's fine.
Maybe it was our Dunkin' Donuts.
There's something for everyone.
Right.
I just didn't like it.
But bring those salsa bagels back.
Yes. Salsa bagel.
Hashtag bring the salsa bagel back.
Cheese.
Hashtag bring that salsa bagel back.
Hashtag
bring the salsa bagel back.
Yeah. The last thing on my list isn't really a food item, but it is a food
experience
style.
Oh, hey, what?
I miss the old way Subway used to cut their bread.
Was it down the middle?
They would cut it out like a U shape on the top, like a
yes,
canoe. And all the content stayed inside.
I forgot about that.
And the way the mayonnaise would
Erica,
peek out
are you
the
listening?
ends
You were a sandwich artist.
Delicious. She was a very good sandwich artist.
Yeah.
I also miss the old bread. When the yoga mat stuff. I miss that.
Yeah, pass.
It was safe for consumption.
Yeah.
It was just a chemical that they use to make the bread. They also use to make yoga mats. So people were like, "You're feeding us yoga mats."
No.
It's just
it's just like glycol.
Yeah. It's just a thing.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Not that glycol's in, but isn't glycol in stuff that you eat? But it also can de-ice a plane.
Probably. There's a lot of stuff like that. And no,
I could be talking out of my butt.
It's not healthy. I get it. There's healthier options. But I don't go to Subway anymore. And I used to, not that I went to Subway a lot, but I used to like a good sub from Subway every once in a while because the bread was so good. Not anymore. I don't go there. So there. I don't think they miss my business. But and whatever.
Fresh.
I'm not saying bring back yoga mats. I'm just saying I really liked how they used to do it.
Yeah.
And I miss those days.
Yeah.
So that's actually my whole list.
I've got some candy.
So I know you have some candy. So let's listen to the candy. Let's see what you got.
Okay. This is my favorite candy.
Okay.
It still is. And the things that Deepa gave us closely matched.
Oh, what was it? Which one?
Bonkers. And it was the fruit.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Deepa, when you gave me those fruit chews, oh my goodness, I was like, bonkers. These are like bonkers.
They're like bonkers.
Oh my gosh. And they had they were all really good flavors. I'm salivating just thinking about them. And I remember I ate my last one just a couple days ago because I was saving them because they were so good.
I think Sadie ate all mine.
And they were so good.
I liked Bonkers back in the day.
But I let the kids try them and they loved them. They had wild, the different kind of berry. It was I want to say one was boysenberry maybe or some kind of different berry that we don't have here.
Yeah. And
it was divine.
So good.
But the Bonkers used to have it was a different kind of center.
Yeah.
I remember the commercials where they the fruit would fall on the people.
Yep.
So
I remember those.
There was that. I had Fun Dip on here because I wanted to say Fun Dip, and then that story just came in my head, so that was funny. That story didn't come in my head when I was writing Fun Dip, but
I have never heard
and
that.
And they still have Fun Dip.
Yeah.
So, Astro Pops. Loved Astro Pops.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan.
Those were dangerous. you could
Yeah, they
have
were.
like really hurt yourself. With
You
one
really
of those.
could. Oh gosh, yeah. I
And
never
they
really
have
thought
like a
about
wax end to them, and I always wondered why. Like, are you supposed to chew the wax? I never got wax. Like, you know, like when they'd have like wax lips and stuff, and
Yeah.
people would chew it. I didn't really understand. Like, am I
Like, why
supposed
would
to
you do
chew
that?
it and then like make something with it? Like, what do I do with this?
it. Do you eat it? Like swallow it?
I don't.
That's gross.
I don't think you're supposed to swallow
I don't
it.
know.
I think, but people would like chew it, and I'd always be confused about that.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, am I supposed to make something now? Like, am I supposed to put it in my mouth and like take it out and like make something like a tower or a house?
What was the purpose of wax lips?
I don't know.
You just put them on and like, these are my lips.
But then also they'd have like the little bottles of stuff that were wax.
Oh, like, but you would drink the stuff inside.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
what would you do with the wax?
Throw it away. That's what I did.
But some people would like chew it and make stuff out of it.
That's weird. Who did that?
people in my neighborhood. And I was like, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. Maybe.
I mean, I guess they did.
It was very artistic. But I didn't want to
They
like
chew it and then they like mold it.
I didn't want to
their
play with
hands?
my spit.
No. Ooh.
But
No.
hey, some people though, hey,
To each their own.
they made some pretty decent things
I
with
mean,
that wax.
kids will be kids.
But I guess you didn't have to like chew it. You could just mold it with your hands.
Well, you could probably heat it up in your hands.
Here I am chewing it.
Nom,
Molding
nom,
it.
nom.
I used to chew it though because I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
Oh,
But then it get stuck to your teeth.
yeah. Like I can feel it in my teeth. Like,
Yeah.
you.
But that's all I have. That's it.
So, I just thought of one candy thing, and then I lost it. You know what I loved?
What?
Candy cigarettes.
Hey.
I loved going down to Lucky's
Yeah.
and getting candy cigarettes, and I'd come home, and my mom would be like, "Why did you get those? Like, I really wish you wouldn't buy those. It's not nice for a little girl to have candy cigarettes." And I was like, "Well, then why do they sell them?
Yeah.
Why do they sell them,
Love
Mom?"
a good pack of candy cigarettes.
And they had two kinds. There was like the stick kind
Yep.
with a little red end.
Yep.
And I'd eat them like,
Yeah.
and then they had the bubblegum kind.
Yep.
And those ones had like a powdery sugar thing on them. So I always felt like if I could just blow on it just right, the sugar would puff off the end.
It did do that.
And
The ones that I would get down here,
yeah,
where the nail place is now,
yeah.
you could blow it and it would puff smoke.
Like it would have like a puff.
Yeah.
Like one puff.
Yes.
So, and maybe they did and I just wasn't blowing it right. But Lucky's usually just had the sticks.
Okay.
But
Which is kind of weird.
love
Like,
those.
why? What is the purpose?
of candy cigarettes?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get them hooked early.
Yeah, but they still sell them at the candy store.
Oh, they do?
Like under like the novelty candy, like the
Yeah.
nostalgic
Yeah.
candy. So maybe I'll buy a pack.
We can try them out.
Try them out. Try out some candy cigarettes.
Why not?
Yeah.
Get some Orbits.
Get some
Clearly
Canadian.
Canadian. Maybe some pudding roll-ups.
That's all you. I would try it if they had them.
You would have liked it. You would have liked them. You would have liked them.
I mean, I like chocolate. Like I'm all about
It
chocolate.
was good. It was good.
And I like chewy. Like I like Charleston Chews. Like the
I
chocolate
swear that
ones.
somebody else made them.
That's so funny.
Yeah. Like Handy Snacks made them or something, or like, because those were, I think, fruit roll-ups were by Betty Crocker,
I don't remember.
and then you know
I'm Googling chocolate roll-ups.
they were really good.
Or pudding roll-ups. Well, I'll just look up chocolate roll-ups because maybe, but I don't know. It just showed me a chocolate roll, which looks amazing. Sorry. My back just cracked when I coughed.
No, that's okay.
That was good. So
Well, that's it.
that's it. That's our episode about food.
That's our episode. Tell us what
Snacks
your
and
favorite snacks
candies.
are from the 80s and 90s that you miss,
Yeah, for
so
sure.
we can talk about it. Let's like share like old commercials and stuff too. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. We should put those on our website.
So if you're not in the Facebook group, jump on in the Facebook group,
jump on in. Yeah.
my so-called whatever Facebook group. You're gonna answer a few questions.
Yep. But it's just a few.
Yep.
It should be pretty simple. It'll take you probably 10 seconds.
Right. And if you haven't liked our Facebook page, please like our
Please
Facebook
go ahead
page.
and like us.
Yeah.
Because we share like old commercials and memories and stuff all the time.
Yeah, we share a bunch of
things
stuff
like
there
this.
that we don't share like other places too.
on
so-
Twitter. Like we try, like
We try to keep them separate.
We try to keep it separate.
Yeah.
So if you follow us in all places, it's not like redundant.
Right.
The
There
same
are things,
stuff.
some things that do repeat, but
There are some things, just reminders, and like the podcast episodes, obviously.
right, exactly, yeah.
But like if I post a commercial for Jello Pudding Pops on Facebook, it's not going to be posted on Twitter.
Right.
So come find us.
Yeah.
And like us.
Yeah.
Because we like you.
Brooke is gone this week, so we recorded this episode
A little
earlier.
Yep.
But she'll be back, and we'll be down for another block party when she gets back.
Yeah.
So if you've got cruise stories or you got regular New Kids on the Block stories,
Send them in.
Send them. 80s, 90s stories, send them. Send them to
all.
us.
We love them
And
all.
once again, Jackie, thank you for that intro.
Jackie, you're the real MVP.
You're a national treasure.
You are a national treasure. And where do you send those cruise stories?
My so-called whatever at gmail.com.
Want to leave us a message?
You can.
Please do leave us a message. We'd love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want, you can leave us a message by calling 857-271-1047.
Yeah.
Again, that's 857-271-1047, and we just might play it on our podcast.
Amazing.
So, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, guys. It's been real.
It's been real fun. Hey! Christmas! Holiday stories!
We want your holiday memories.
Send those in. Holiday memories, pick-a-picks. Send them in. We love them. The holidays are here, you guys.
Yes, they are.
And we are going to be doing some, fun episodes.
Yeah.
And we need your help.
Yeah, we need your stories.
So send them on in.
Send them on in.
And
we'll be loving you forever.
We sure will. I'll be loving you forever.
I'll be loving you forever, too.
Aw.
Aw.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hi, Nikki and Brooke. It's Donnie Wahlberg. Hey, so I was calling to leave a message, but I'm not just leaving a message. I want the message. It's very specific, so I want to leave it to let you know that I don't want to leave a message for the show. I'd like to actually do a podcast. So let's figure it out. Okay, let's figure it out. I'm going to do it. You can ask me anything I want, or I'll just talk about anything, whatever. Figure it out. Let's figure out when, and we'll talk soon. Bye.
End of messages.
File's done.